You design the chips. There are companies that assemble the chips. There are companies that design hardware to make it possible to work at nanometer scale. When you're designing tools like this, how do you think about design in the context of what's physically possible right now to make? What are the things that you're thinking about with sort of pushing that limit today?
The way we do it is even though we have things made, like for example, our chips are made by TSMC. Even though we have them made by TSMC, we assume that we need to have the deep expertise that TSMC has. And so we have people in our company who are incredibly good at semiconductor physics, so that we have a feeling for, we have an intuition for what are the limits of what today's semiconductor physics can do. And then we work very closely with them to discover the limits, because we're trying to push the limits. And so we'll discover the limits together. We do the same thing in system engineering and cooling systems. It turns out plumbing is really important to us because of liquid cooling, and maybe fans are really important to us because of air cooling. And we're trying to design these fans in a way almost like, they're aerodynamically sound so that we could pass the highest volume of air, make the least amount of noise. So we have aerodynamics engineers in our company. And so even though we don't make them, we design them, and we have the deep expertise of knowing how to have them made. And from that, we try to push the limits.